Hi, I'm Alan Korwin at gunlaws.com and Bloomfield Press. My company promotes and sells books on the gun laws for honest Americans who want to know what the gun laws are. We carry about 300 different products, DVDs, books, buttons, stickers, you name it. If it deals with firearms laws and tactics and strategy, that's what we carry. My very first book was the Arizona Gun Owner's Guide, now in its 27th edition. This describes all the gun laws here in the best state for guns and gun laws in plain English with a copy of the laws in the back so you can read them word for word or get the plain English descriptions. My 12th book, After You Shoot, is about what to do if, God forbid, you're ever in a shooting where you have to defend your life with lethal force. The law allows you to use deadly force, but only if it's immediately necessary to protect yourself. Now, half the times, people who defend themselves end up in more trouble than the crook because they don't know what to say, they don't know how to handle responding officers, they've never dealt with a lawyer, or especially a criminal defense lawyer, and after you shoot, your gun's hot, the perp's not, now what? This book describes it, and it's a good book to get if you want to know what's going on. My 13th book, Your First Gun, describes what to do and what to think about if you're considering getting a gun that was not a gunshot. That was a book hitting the floor. Describes what to do if you're thinking about getting a gun. And guns aren't for everybody. They're dangerous, they're supposed to be dangerous, and as an adult you're supposed to be able to handle dangerous things. But it's a very difficult decision, it's not for everybody, and this book doesn't go into the nuts and bolts of guns. Bloomfield Press and gunlaws.com, my company, handles those books and those issues. This talks about things like, where would I put the thing? What about the kids? What will my spouse say? Is it true that they say guns are too dangerous to keep at home? And you know, 60 million homes safely keep firearms. Maybe you should be one of them. And if you're considering it, this is a book to get. Our most popular book, The Traveler's Guide to the Gun Laws of the 50 States, succinctly describes the gun laws in all 50 states. So if you travel with a firearm, you know what's legal, how you can keep it in your vehicle, which guns are acceptable and which aren't. The individual states control those things, and this book describes it. If you want the really big picture, you want my second book, Gun Laws of America. This describes what Congress has done with gun law. And anybody who tells you we need more gun laws, it ain't so. There are so many gun laws, it's almost impossible to know them all. And when you look at the new laws that are being proposed, they never address criminal activity because everything criminal you can do with a gun is already against the law. The new laws address innocent people who aren't doing anything wrong, and anything a criminal can do with a gun is already illegal at least twice over, at the federal level and the state level, and this book describes it in plain English. I'm Alan Korwin. You can reach me at gunlaws.com or go to my website, bloomfieldpress.com, read my papers on the subject, send me a question. I'll be glad to communicate with you. Thank you very much.